Sing Tao. A second wave of Hong Kong residents decided to emigrate over the last several years as authorities began cracking down on pro-democracy protest groups and free speech. While many chose Canada as their new home through the country's immigration pathway program, the path to a long-term stay in Canada is not always smooth. In their series of stories, Sing Tao interviewed recent immigrants from Hong Kong, detailing the challenges of settling in cities like Vancouver, Toronto, and Ottawa. They spoke to experts about the shortcomings and the future of the Pathway program, and they pulled together helpful information about entrepreneurship and healthcare in Canada. Judges said, Sing Tao provided a comprehensive picture of what newcomers from Hong Kong will face in their new home. David Venn, Nunatsiaq News. As modern-day Nunavut faces a well-publicized housing crisis, David Venn of the Nunatsiaq News looked to the past and a former housing program from the days of the Northwest Territories government. His solutions-based series examines the Homeownership Assistance Program, which gave Nunavummiut the materials they needed to build their own homes. Through the lens of engaging characters in the Kivalliq region who still live in the homes they built under the program, Venn attempts to answer one key question. Could the program work in today's world where housing prices have skyrocketed and availability is scarce? Written in English, the stories were translated into Inuktitut by Maki Kokik, expanding their reach and promoting the fading language. Joe Volpe, Francesco Veronesi, and Mariella Policheni, Corriere Canadese. Corriere Canadese submitted a diverse portfolio of stories reflecting their mandate. There was a column, there was a profile of an Italian-Canadian working for a football team in Italy, and there was news. One news story revealed the anger and helplessness of a Toronto couple who learned doctors at 3 hospitals made a series of errors in treating their premature baby. They discovered the errors not from doctors, but through medical records obtained after the fact. Another story, Dateline Florence. It told of a string of double murders in the Tuscan countryside by a serial killer or killers, known as the Monster of Florence, and the decades-long quest for justice. Judges were impressed by the range of topics covered inside Canada's borders and beyond.
Et le prix est remis à, and the award goes to, the Sing Tao team.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are super excited to be able to win this award because this is National Newspaper Award, and Sing Tao been printing newspapers since 85 years ago. This is actually the 85th anniversary of the Sing Tao brand. Thank you. And in Toronto, we were here 45 years ago, and in Vancouver 40 years ago. So this National Newspaper Award has truly been extraordinary for us. So this story, basically, in a nutshell, is, Canada is an immigrant country, and we are all immigrants. I came here in 1991. I'm the CEO of Sing Tao Canada. And one thing that is, this story is really help the people who immigrants from 2016 and 2017. Because of Hong Kong got a lot of demonstrations, and so Canada launched Stream A and Stream B, different types of immigrant program. And then there were people that came in 2016 and 2017, they got stuck. And the government doesn't have the appropriate law and ways for them to get their citizenships. And so with Peggy on my right and Norman on my left, Peggy is from Vancouver, a newsroom, and Norman's from Toronto. We interviewed more than 16 people and with more than 8 reporters. So basically, this series of stories help the government change the policy and help those 2016 and 2017 immigrants from Hong Kong. So although this award feels like an Oscar, and we are winning the best foreign films, but we are Canadian, we are part of you. Thank you very much for your great work.